Hey yo, what's good, Niner Empire? It's your boy Thizzle. Well, what the fuck can I say? This is the type of shit that I've been talking about the past few weeks that is going to eventually catch up with us and bite us in the ass, and today was a perfect example. So, before I get into the game, congratulations to the Cardinal fans. Shout out to the Cardinal College. Big Vol Daddy, we had a double or nothing bet. You broke even, so congrats to you, man. Hey, at least I ain't got to give up anything. So, we broke even. Shout out to you, man. Happy holidays. RTL, Roz Jericho, My Mind is Free, Cool Town 55, Rescue Cardinals College. Shout out to you guys. Good game out there. I was really, really impressed with your defense. You guys bought the heat on Alex Smith, and you frustrated our offense, and your offense made the plays when they needed to. They made the big plays, and that was the difference right there. So Niners had their chances, but you capitalized. So shout out to you guys, and I know you guys are still technically alive for the playoffs. So whatever happens, happens. But I wish y'all luck the rest of the way. So yeah, shout out to you Cardinal fans, and I'm not talking about you, any of you Cardinal fans that's coming on a fact afterwards. That wasn't talking shit before, but now you want to talk your shit like after the game and pump your chest or whatever. Whatever it is, what it is. I can't do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. And before I get into the game, and I'm only gonna say this one time. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You don't have to agree with anything I say. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm telling y'all what I see through my eyes, and I'm telling you my thoughts or whatever. And if you see something differently, hey, I'm all good for that. And if you don't agree with anything I say, do it in a respectful manner. That's all I ask. If you do that, we ain't got no problem. But if you do that, just get the fuck on, because I ain't got time for this shit. I mean, where do I even begin? The defense did its thing, but, today was one of those days where the Cardinals were finding some holes, and Larry Fitzgerald was making the big plays, early Doucette with a big play, and, it was just one of those days. It happens from time to time. Now, the run D, of course, for the most part, did its thing, as usual. But the big plays killed us. The big plays killed us. Don't really have much to say offensively. I don't have much to say defensively. Offensively, though, I thought, early on, I thought we were doing a good job outside the red zone of making some plays. But once we got into the red zone, it was like there was kryptonite in there. We couldn't do shit. We kept settling for fucking field goals. And I keep stressing that, and the good thing about it is we have 3 more games. We have 3 more games to figure out, what we need to do to take this to the next level. Otherwise, when the postseason comes, it's going to be a rough go for us. We can't beat the teams like the Saints and the Packers playing football like this. I mean, when we get into the red zone, we got to find a way to punch it in the end zone. I mean, Gore's 37-yard TD run. I mean, I'm glad we're making some big plays, and I'm glad we're attempting to go for big plays, but we got to capitalize. I mean, other than Frank Gore's run, the deep pass to Ted Ginn, I don't know how he lost the ball, but that was big right there. What else? The fake field goal that we could have scored right there, or at least got a first down. We had the Cardinals totally full right there, but then Wisenhunt, I believe, wanted to challenge the last play, but it wasn't challengeable, whatever. But it totally fucked us up right there, and then we had to try a 50-yard field goal, and Akers missed it, and that was your difference right there. But credit to the Cardinals. They made the plays on offense and defense that they needed to. And the 49ers didn't. I mean, there were, the times we got in the red zone and we just could not punch the ball in. And if we're going to make some noise in the postseason, we're going to have to learn how to do that. And again, like I said, thankfully, we got 3 days to try to right the ship on that front. And I'm not too worried about the defense. Yeah, they gave us some big plays. But for the most part, I think the defense has been doing a good job. And they're not going to play perfect every week. So, I mean, it is glaring. And I know teams like the Packers and the Saints are going to be looking at this down the road. So we obviously have some issues we have to shore up, both offensively and defensively. Special teams, for the most part, I think, was the star of the game. David Akers, despite that missed field goal, he kicked 4 field goals, did a solid job. And I thought the Niners did a solid job of wrapping up Patrick Peterson. He wasn't able to do much, and Ted Ginn had a couple nice returns. It was unfortunate that he couldn't return that one punt for a touchdown, and again, we had to settle for a field goal. But, Ted Ginn did his thing, and first half, basically, field position was huge. We averaged, I think, starting at like the Arizona 48, and Arizona was starting deep in their own territory. So we was doing a good job there. And then second half, it was just a much different story. The Cardinals were controlling the clock, and we couldn't do shit. We couldn't do shit at all. And other than Frank Gore's touchdown run, that was pretty much it. So, yeah, that's all for me. And next up, Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, if the Cardinals could give the Niners offense frustrations like that, I can only imagine what the Steelers might try to do for us next Monday night. But we got an extra day to try to fix this. And that's what we have to do. We have to do a better job in the red zone, and we got to capitalize on our opportunities. We can't blow opportunities like Ted Ginn's missing the ball. We can't do that no more. So yeah, that's it for me. Niner Empire, we'll get it next time against the Steelers. Again, Cardinal College, shout out to you guys. That's it. I'll get with that next time. Late.